Awards celebrates the achievements of women entrepreneurs and recognizes empowering leaders in the industry. And this year, they're back again to celebrate the incredible work that's being done. We are joined by the founder and president of the organization, Klaudia, Zinaty, and Juno award-winning singer, Jully Black, who is performing at the event. Welcome to you both.
Thank you.
And Julie, I said, like, this is starting to be a tradition now. Every week with Julie. I'm going to expect it next week.
Hello, you hear me? Okay.
So let's get into this incredible event. Why did you start it, and what's going to be happening this year in particular?
Yeah, absolutely. So this was a concept that that was developed in 2019, but we actually brought it to life just last year. And the reason why we did it is because we really saw the devastating impact that the pandemic had on so many women, especially when entrepreneurs. And we noticed that a lot of women during the pandemic either were laid off or having to stay home to take care of their children. So we really saw firsthand the impact that it had. So we wanted to create a platform that would recognize and be able to celebrate these outstanding women who have overcome barriers, who've been able to achieve these incredible accomplishments. And so we created the awards last year in 10 different categories. So it's mentorship, leadership, innovation, diversity, equality, and inclusivity, global impact, so lifetime achievement, to be able to give them that platform to use their voice and be able to celebrate them.
You're right, because so many people during the pandemic, in particular, women were exiting the workforce. So what a way to celebrate them back in and those accomplishments, and what a woman to do it with. Jully Black, you get a lot of asks for a lot of things, and you speak to empowerment so well. You embody it. Why did you say yes to this?
This one's personal. I'm an entrepreneur myself. Not to mention realizing that there's very few times there's opportunities presented for women to drink their own Kool-Aid, to nominate for someone to nominate us, for us to celebrate each other, to lift as we climb, to kind of beat our chest. Like, listen, we're here. We're not only do we make it, we're making it, and it's okay to not be okay as well.
Yes.
To share in the struggles, but to share in the triumphs. I've been bonding with Klaudia, and like we're just having such a great time to know her story as well, and I'm so excited. I feel so blessed as a first-generation Canadian, but child of immigrants, that didn't think I'd ever own a business. It was kind of like, okay, Julie, go get a job. That's great. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to launch some businesses aside from being a singer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Let's diversify. Let's look bigger. Let's not have a ceiling.
Let's put on big girl panties.
Yeah. And so, and bedazzle them.
Yes.
Now, so many people do look to you, Julie, for empowerment.
Thank you. Yes.
How does that feel? Does that ever weigh on you? How are you able to do it for yourself and for others?
Yeah, a lot of people do, and I think my biggest I guess where it comes from as far as my strength is vulnerability, and lately has been asking for help. And so that's how I empower others, by letting people know, hey, I too need the support. And when I have excess, especially like now, I no longer give from what's in the cup. I give from the overflow.
Smart.
Yeah.
Look at those boundaries in action.
No, seriously.
Right?
Seriously.
Yes.
It's the overflow. And this whole and so I want to speak about what I'm making.
Yeah.
I'm sharing with my girlfriends. I'm sharing with my friends. This is what I'm being paid. This is what you could be paid.
Transparency. Power.
Yes.
And speaking of payment and money, there are some fabulous grants on offer this year too. $10,000 grants that you're going to be giving away. So tell us a little bit about that, Klaudia.
So it's presented by Rogers Communication with our lead sponsor, Mantello Corporation, and both of them have generously offered a $10,000 grant to two of the awards. So Rogers Communications is providing a $10,000 grant to the Entrepreneur of the Year Award.
Woo!
I know. Mantello Corporation is also, in their second year in a row, is offering a $10,000 grant to the Entrepreneur BIPOC Award. So we've got, so it's going to come a long way. In addition to that, actually, as well, we've got so many companies that came forward saying, how can we give back? How can we help? So we've now will be providing additional prizing to every single category. So everybody's going to walk away with something. We want to be able to give back as much as we possibly can, and and every little bit helps. So this is our way of being able to do that.
Amazing. And what do you think really is the key to empowering women in multiple different industries?
You know what, I was saying to Julie in the room, I'm like, we don't give ourselves credit, and that's what we were talking about. A lot of the times we're so good to say, you did a great job, Meredith, you did a great job, Julie, you did, but we don't do it to ourselves. And I think by empowering ourselves first and foremost, then we are able to empower others. Because a lot of the times we're the last ones to say, hey, you did a really good job. You overcame that barrier. You were able to achieve this that you didn't think you could achieve. You were able to keep your business going during the worst pandemic that we've ever had in our lifetime. And just being able to give ourselves a pat on the back and be able to say, I recognize it in myself. Because a lot of the times, even with awards, people say, well, I can't nominate myself. And I say, well, why not? Why
Absolutely.
not? You know, of course, you deserve it. You are worthy, you are valuable, and you have contributed, and you deserve to nominate yourself.
That's
so
right.
it allows that opportunity for people to do that.
Well, thank you both for allowing women to stand in their greatness and stand in their power. And we're looking so forward to this and to following it in years to come.
That's right.
Thank you both so much for being here.
Thank you.
You are going to be finding out more info where? Where can we find more info about this beautiful event?
So they can go onto our website, which is woea.ca, or on our Instagram, which is Women Empowerment Awards.
Excellent. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
And we have more BT coming.